about the ones that got away in this game?
Yeah, probably a lot. But we got 4 days to get ready for this next game. But yeah, in my eyes, there's a couple opportunities obviously out there that I missed in terms of the deep ball and whatnot. So, but found a way to win. So.
Anything specific you can point to for why you missed those?
Nah, it's just I just overthrew him. On the one to BA, the one Debo, and then JJ on that third down. Yeah, it's just those are on me. I gotta be better. I gotta hit them in stride and not overthrow them. Simple as that.
I guess the obvious question is it matter if you're still trying to figure out the strength of your arm?
No, I don't think so. We've hit those deep balls and whatnot at practice and everything. It's just comes down when the bullets are flying, being able to make an accurate throw and not overthrow them, don't underthrow them, but just be on point. And so that's what you got to do as an NFL quarterback, and I take that on myself.
I'm sure it's always a point of emphasis to take care of the ball, but in a game like that, it's a division, gritty type of game, does it take on added importance to make sure that you're not putting the ball in harm's way?
Yeah, exactly that. It's a divisional game. There's a lot on the line for both teams. Like, you want to win. It can be a 4-quarter game, and really, obviously today it came down to, not turning the ball over. And so we knew that going into it. And for myself, it's like, man, I got to make plays for my team, but at the same time protect the ball more than anything, let our defense play, and, at the end, see what happens where we got to be in the fourth quarter. But that was the name of the game today. So.
At the end of the first half, when you guys had some pass plays and you had to get rid of the ball to leave time on the clock, and how much of that, just managing that situation, have you done in the past, and how do you feel about how you engineered it so there was 1 second left for the State?
Yeah, I think when I first got here is the first time I got exposed to that in terms of like how Kyle thinks about 2-minute drives. Obviously, you want to go down and score and get points on the board, but there's times where you don't need to do it as fast, and so that you don't get the other team the ball back to go do something as well. So obviously we want to get first downs, move the chains, but sort of get the clock rolling, and then have an opportunity to score at the end. And so I feel like Kyle did a great job calling some plays early on in that drive, and then it timed out great to score with no points or no seconds left. So it was good.
Christian was just in here talking about the intent of the offensive line. You had a couple plays where you're going through multiple reads, able to go down the field, and it's probably because you had time. What's the biggest difference you notice in guys like Aaron Banks and Spencer Burford from this year, or from last year to this year?
Yeah, they've done a great job, all offseason, growing, watching film from last year where they could have gotten better. And at the end of the day, man, their mindset is where it needs to be, like their dogs. They come to practice every single day, ready to work, ready to grind days out. And then, we get into a game like this where it takes 4 quarters against, guys like, Aaron Donald, and they got some good guys on the edge to be able to, know and hone in every single play what they're doing. And so, credit to those guys, man. They've gotten a lot better. I'm excited to roll with them, the rest of the year. And, they gave me a great time. There's multiple plays where I was able to go through reads and progressions and hit the number 3 guy and stuff like that. So I thought they did a great job in pass pro.
Could you sense the momentum going into halftime after scoring?
Yeah, 100%. They go down, score, and then it's like, all right, we got, 2 minutes or so left. Obviously, we want to score to get some momentum, but once we did and capitalized on it, it was like, okay, defense, go out and the first drive, the second half, get a stop, offense, let's roll. So everyone felt good about it. But, man, it's a team game. Defense gets a stop, offense goes and score. Like, that's what it's about. So, going into the second half, that was huge for us to be able to score. So.
Maybe you already had it down, but Jimmy was always really good with sneaks. Did you pick up any tips from him last year on that front that you think made you better at that?
I mean, we always, try to figure it out. Like, what does Jimmy do so good with the QB sneak? Like, it's a question around, the team. And so, he just, found little creases and whatnot, but, got his shoulder pads down and would find a way. So that was really about it. I don't think there's necessarily a secret to it or anything, at least as far as I know. But, watching we watched a lot of, QB sneaks and stuff that Jimmy did well and what he did. So he did a good job with it, and I learned a couple things, but he never really told me. But, yeah.
Jimmy always claimed there was a secret. He didn't want to tell anybody. So he never even told you.
No, I mean, nah. He just, yeah, nah. But it's all good, man. I love Jim.
Have you gotten better at, not obsessing over mistakes, or do you feel like you probably won't be sleeping over some of those throws?
I feel like in the game, man, it's crucial to be able to move on and have a clean slate, clean state of mind. Obviously, yeah, learn and all right, if they give me that look again, I got to do this or that better. But to dwell on it and to obviously live in the past and beat yourself up on it, then I feel like that can hinder your game moving forward. So there's a fine line. I feel like when the game ends, it's like, yeah, be hard on yourself, learn from it, but right then and there in the moment, you gotta find a way to move on and play a clean game.
Brock,
So.
a lot of your teammates openly admitted, not disrespectfully, but they haven't heard a lot about a lot of these Rams guys. They're just kind of unrecognizable. At the same time, you guys seem to a man expect that type of game. Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good squad. I feel like those guys, a lot of them, you don't know them, but they're on that team for a reason, man. You're playing in the NFL, you're on an NFL roster, you're good. And I feel like for those guys, man, they're trying to make a name for themselves. They play hard for 4 quarters, and we knew that coming into the game that we're going to get their best shot. And so, credit to them. I thought they did a great job. They play hard and they play together. It's going to be a defense, moving forward that, we got to obviously scheme up really well and be ready to play 4 quarters of. So respect to them.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Reds right here.